All right, Broncos fans, PJ Locke is back signing a 2-year, $7 million deal to return to the Broncos. Absolutely love this move, and I would imagine that he is going to be a starter here for the Broncos for the next couple years at least. How do you guys feel about this move? Be sure to hit that like, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and join us as we are on our way to 500 subs. But let's get back into this. PJ Locke had a good year for the Broncos, 30 tackles, 19 assisted tackles. He had an interception, 3 sacks, 12 total stops. A really productive player out of the University of Texas, undrafted, I believe, originally signed by the Steelers. But I think right now it's looking like PJ Locke and Caden Stearns are going to be our starting safeties. We'll see if LJ Skinner plays a role in the safety group as well. But I love this deal. Justin Simmons, as much as I loved him, a lot more expensive of a starting safety. And this is great to bring PJ back on a really affordable deal. These highlights are courtesy of Mile High Moments over on Twitter. Be sure to give them a follow. But I, I, I think that he's a player, only 27 years old. He still has room to grow, improve his game. And I still think PJ Locke's best years are ahead of him. So big question mark is going to be, is Caden Stearns and PJ Locke, are they going to be able to stay healthy? Let's hope so, because we really do need them now. Let's go ahead and take a look at how this affects the salary cap, okay? So we factor in money that needs to be saved for the draft. Broncos have about $21 million in change to work with now. On Spot Track, PJ Locke's contract details have not been released yet. So the Broncos could front load this contract with the $7 million. They could backload it with the $7 million as well. I don't exactly know how they're going to do it. $3.5 million on average for the contract, so they could totally split it down the middle if they wanted to. So you might see the salary cap be close to 18.5 million in terms of the real amount that we have to spend once the free agency starts. The legal tampering period starts tomorrow on Monday. So about $18 million. Now, we could create some more space as well by, hey, like we've brought up, restructuring Zach Allen a little bit. It opens up another $12 million. Restructuring Ben Powers. Will we trade Cortland Sutton? I don't know. But one thing that I do want to ask you guys about, another thing that I wanted to talk about, is the quarterback position. Kirk Cousins is going to be hitting the open market. We could make a run at him, but I'm hoping that we don't, because I would love the Broncos to really go through with this rebuild. Start young, get a lot of our expensive contracts off the books, and hopefully we're able to draft somebody that can be here for a very long time as our franchise quarterback. Now, this brings me to Jarrett Stidham. Would you guys take the $5 million in savings to cut Jarrett Stidham? I think I would. Now, I think that there's still a possibility that Jameis Winston could be cut this next week. That's what I have been hoping for. I think that he would be a really inexpensive, solid bridge quarterback for this team. Get this guy ready. I think he's better than Jarrett Stidham, and I think he will cost less than that $5 million. I could be wrong, but I think that he could be more affordable, as well as possibly Sam Darnold. Going after him as a bridge quarterback, I think he's got better arm talent than Jarrett Stidham, and you got to hope that with him being under Kyle Shanahan for this past year, that he's been able to work out some of the deficiencies and bad habits in his game. I would like to see Sam Darnold in orange and blue as a bridge quarterback, just to see what can happen. I feel like we've kind of seen Jarrett Stidham by now, and I wasn't really that impressed with anything that he brought to the Broncos those last couple games this past season. So if you guys are curious of some other free agent quarterbacks that are available. Of course, we have Kirk Cousins, Ryan Tannehill. These guys are just as old or older than Russell Wilson, and so that's why I'm not the biggest fan of bringing them in. Another guy that I would look to cut Jarrett Stidham in favor of would be Jacoby Brissett. I think that he's another great option for the Broncos this year. Baker Mayfield, I think, is going to price himself out of the Broncos market along with Kirk Cousins and not Teddy Bridgewater, Gardner Minshew. So we'll just have to see. I think another guy that I wouldn't be opposed to just bringing in as a bridge would be Drew Locke, funny enough, as well as bringing back Noah Fant. I wouldn't hate it either. But I want to know what y'all think. Do you guys think the Broncos go after another bridge / backup quarterback when free agency begins tomorrow on Monday? Let me know. Are there some other free agents that you want the Broncos to go after? Please throw that in the comments. But hey, want to get back to this. If we cut DJ Jones with those other moves, I mean, we could have about $60 million to play with this year. And I think things are looking up for the Broncos. I hope that they continue to shed salary and bring in players that might be a little bit more of a bargain compared to some of the more expensive guys that we have, such as DJ Jones or Cortland Sutton. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Really appreciate you guys tuning in with me. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe. I will be back to talk Broncos as soon as tomorrow. So hang in there, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Go Broncos.